everyone, this is the Diligent Designer YouTube channel. It's been a long time being away, so I'm happy to be back creating videos and tutorials for every one of you to learn how to use the Pixelab application for your designs. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, do well to subscribe to this channel and leave a comment after this video. If there's a design you would want me to create, leave a comment below this video, and then if there's anything you need to ask questions that would give me an idea for my next video other than designs, you can let me know via the comments, then I will get back to you also. So if you haven't subscribed, do it to subscribe and you'll be helping me. Okay, so let's just go into the business of today. The design you are seeing on my screen is what you're going to be creating. Okay, so this design, I saw it on Facebook and done by a designer called Ibukun. I replicated the design using Pixelab, and I'm going to be walking us through how I created this design from scratch. As you can see, my layer panel, it has every item that was used to create the design. So I'm going to be walking us through how I created this design from scratch. Okay, from scratch. So just stay with me, and then we'll be um, working together with this. So I'm going to delete every item that is here. I'm deleting everything. I'm going to delete everything. Just be patient. I'm going to delete everything so that you see how I created it from scratch. Okay. Okay, so let me delete everything. So we'll start from scratch. I've already removed the backgrounds of the images. So if you want to, still going to show us how to remove backgrounds from here so that we'll see how to do all those things and then be on the same page. So I'm going to be starting from scratch. So stay with me. So first things first, we're going to remove the backgrounds of the images we are using Pixel Cut. So Pixel Cut opens, you select the image you want to remove the background, and then you remove the background. You click on start with photo. So I'm just going to remove the image of one background just to give you an idea of how to remove backgrounds using Pixel Cut. So this okay. Okay, the images are downloading. So I'm going to select this smiling girl right here. I'm going to remove the background. I already removed everything that is needed to be removed. So I'm just going to click remove background. It's going to scan the image and then remove the background as I want it to be. And then it's going to give me the image of just the girl. So when I'm done doing that, I'll also ensure this transparency background is clicked, and then you click on at this top, you see this blue icon, you click on it to save the image. So when you click on it, you just click on allow it to load, and then you click save. Okay, you see that pop-up save. So like as this is right now, the image is saved to your gallery. So that's how you're going to do for any image you want to remove the background. So having done straight to Pixelab, I'm going to just go straight to Pixelab. Okay, so I've already removed all the backgrounds I need to remove. So everything I'm working with is on point. So we are back to Pixelab right now. So the dimension we are working with is um 1638 for width and 2040 for height. So this is the dimension we are working with: 1638 for width and 2048 for height. So okay, So right now I'm going to import all the images I'm working with. So first of all, let me import the design that I want to replicate. You click on the plus sign from gallery, and then it will take you straight to your gallery. So this is the design I want to replicate. This design this is the design. Oh no, this is it's not this one. I was trying out something with this, so I'm going to remove this. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete it. Okay, I'm going to import the one I want from gallery. Follow me carefully. Follow me carefully. Okay, so this is the design I want to replicate. So I'm going to enlarge it a little bit. So it's going to fill my screen. Okay, and then I'm going to lock this up so that I can always see it. So next I'm going to import the background I will be using. Import from gallery. Okay, so this is the background I'm using. I'm going to import it. It's here, and then I'm going to enlarge it to suit this one that is behind. Remember, that's the one that's the sample. So I'm going to enlarge this. I'm going to enlarge it the more a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to use this relative position tool to centralize it a little bit. So having arranged my background, I'm going to edit the background to look like this one here, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to color filter. I may not get it very well, but I'm just going to go to color filter. I'm going to increase the hue to 80. Yes, and then the saturation to like 20. So this is what I'm going to work with. I click OK, and then I'm going to lock up this particular background, as I'm going to also import my images. So for each image I import, I'm going to arrange it to suit what I want it to be. I'm going to flip this. So having flipped it, I'm going to enlarge it to suit the way it is in the original design. This is too big. So just follow me carefully. Follow me carefully. Follow me carefully. So I'm done with importing this one now. I'm going to lock it up. I'm going to import the other images that is needed. As I'm importing them one after the other, I'm going to be working on them. So I'm going to flip these two, and I'm going to reduce the size a little bit, and then arrange it where it needs to be, so it can look like the example. I'm going to lock this up also as I import the new image. So the little girl, flip it also. Okay, this is good. And then I'm going to reduce it a little bit. I'm going to still reduce it a little bit. Position it will be positioned here. Okay, and I'm going to lock it up. I'm going to lock it up. I'm going to lock it up. And then I'm going to send it. I want it to be behind this particular image. Yes, done. So having done this, I'm going to go to my next step. Next, I'm going to create the shadow effect, the kind of fading kind of stuff that is found here. If you look at this, you see these parts, these fading areas. So I'm going to create that for this image. So how do I do that? Let me make this invisible. So how is it done? You get your circle and then you remove the opacity of the circle, make it 0, make the opacity 0, and then you increase the stroke width to the highest, and then you increase the blur radius. Okay, so when you increase the blur radius, you now reduce the size of this um, circle with blur stroke. You reduce it and then you can change the color to this, because you're going to be using, and then you click good. You are going to be using this in various parts of this design. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. So I'm going to duplicate this particular um, stuff. Copy. You click on copy. It's going to come. So I, I'm going to reposition the shadows. Okay. So I'll just copy and then place where I want it to be. I'm going to change the color of this faded stuff to um, something like this. Yes, something like this. Just mild, very mild. I'm going to increase it. I'm going to duplicate this particular one and then bring it to somewhere like here. So now I'm going to reposition the image, the effect. So this is what I'm talking about. Okay. So I want one of the dark ones to come up. So I'm going to bring one of the dark ones up. Okay, this is the light one. So let me bring something like this one. Yes. So this is the kind of effect that needs to be there. So I'm just going to decrease the opacity of this particular one, so it can just blend around something like this. Yes, something like this, adjust around. Let me duplicate this one again, decrease it, and just place it somewhere. Just needs to be around. It's not supposed to be much. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this and place it here so that it will um okay. So there is one of the fading effect that should be behind the primary image, which is this lady here. So I'm going to place this here. I'm going to increase the opacity, and then I'm going to change the color. Change the color to um yellow, burnt yellow. The color is found. Yeah, yes, this is what. Okay, let's use this. No. Let's use this burnt yellow. So I'm going to drag this burnt yellow faded stuff to the back, in front of the background. Okay, that's where I want it to be. So after doing this, I'm going to lock up all the shadow effects so that they won't be moving around. Okay, so that there will be no mistakes. So I haven't locked them up. I'm not opening eye. So I haven't locked them up. I'm going to now introduce the text that will be here. Okay. So the text that is going to be here is just very few. The happy birthday princess and the rest of them. So first of all, I'm going to introduce the happy birthday. capital, all capital letters. Happy, the birthday is already passed, so it's belated birthday. Okay, so I'm going to reduce the size of this. Okay, and then I'm going to use curve to make it curved. Okay, this is okay. I'm going to still reduce the size of the font. So yeah, yep, this is it. So I'm going to move it, yes, sharp, sharp, sharp. So I'm going to duplicate this. You click on copy, it's been duplicated, and then I'm going to use rotate. With rotate, I can rotate it. Yes, so this is what I want. And I'm going to use my position to now move it to where it needs to be. So I'm just going to align it very well. Just be very careful with your alignment. So it's not properly aligned. It's not properly aligned. It's not properly aligned. So let me align. Let me do it very well. Okay. I believe it's better this way. So another thing that was introduced is circle. So I'm going to create a circle, reduce the circle so you can fit into that happy belated birthday. I'm going to click on this zoom icon at the top so I can zoom into the design to see what I'm doing. So I haven't done this. I'm going to place this here. So having placed this here, I'm going to rearrange it a little bit. Yeah. Then I'm going to change the color. I'm going to change the color. So I'm changing the color to green. Changing the color to green. That's the same way it was in the design. So I'm going to reduce the opacity of this one to something like this. Okay, click this, zoom out, go back, lock up these ones so that they don't move. So next is to add text. The new text, I'm going to add her name, princess. Yes, princess is the first word. So I've already gotten the font that was used for this design. Okay, so I'm going to use the font. So you go to fonts and then change the font to, I'm going to still send the font that was used in later in this video so that you can practice with it also. So just I need this, I need this guy, I need this shadow effect to be a lot more elaborate so that this text will be very visible. Okay, increase it a little bit. Yep. So okay, so princess is okay, should be somewhere around here. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to lock this up and then I'm going to duplicate the princess to create Naomi. So Naomi, yes. Now you should ensure that the size of the Naomi is in the same length as the princess, and you should be very careful when you are doing that. And then you should be careful of the space too. Yeah, so this is it. So next I'm going to lock this up and I'm going to get the birthday message. So let me copy it. Okay, this is the birthday message. As I said before, this design was done by Ibukun Oluwa on Facebook. So I just replicated the design using Pixelab. Okay, so I'm going back to Pixelab to paste this text I just copied. So this is the birthday message. Okay, we're going to reduce the size, reduce it, then place it here. I'm still going to reduce this a little bit, place this here. I'm very careful with the placement, very careful with the placement, so that the space in between the Naomi, Princess Naomi, and the text will be the same. So next I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the spacing in between the lines, so that it would tally, it would look nice. I'm going to use position to move the birthday wish upward a little bit. So as I'm doing this, if you are not seeing you can pause this video to see the text, what I'm doing, and the rest of it. So that's it. So having done this, we are fine with this. I'm going to log this up. So next is to import the text and write belated birthday. Sorry, what I wrote was replicated design. It's going to be here and here. So I'm going to reduce this text. I'm going to reduce it to the barest. This don't want to reduce, so reduce it. Okay, let's see the size of the text. This is 10. Okay, and then I'm going to add spacing in between the words. Yes. So haven't done this. Let me add more spacing in between the words. Space in between the words. Okay, and then now I'm going to curve it. I'm going to curve it. Okay, so I haven't done this. No, this is too much. Okay, space in between the words. Yep, I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Why am I putting replicated design is because this design, it was not originally done by me. So I'm just trying to replicate the design done by another designer with another software, with Pixelab. So I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to place it here too, and then I'm going to make it curved. Yeah, so this is it. We are almost done. Just few things, few more stuff, we are done. I believe you are excited on this journey. So if you have not yet subscribed, do well to subscribe to this channel, as you will be doing me a lot of good, and then you will be helping yourself too. Okay, so if you have a question on how I did something on a video I can create to help expatiate on what I've done, leave it on the comment section, and then I'm going to give you a reply. So the last thing I'm going to add is the crown. So I'm going to import the crown right now. On the original design, the crown is blurry, but here is going to be same. It's not going to be blurry because it's even more beautiful without being blurry. So just stay with me. From gallery, so this is the crown. So I'm going to import, keep it, and then I'm reducing the size of the crown. Okay, it's big. Okay, let's place this here. Okay, I'm going to also duplicate the crown, rotate it a little bit, and then place it somewhere here. So with this, we are done with the design. So there's nothing much. So with this, we are done with the design. So we are just going to save the design. So I'm going to save as project um, birthday birthday design Naomi. So when you save as project, done. So I can now save as image. So you can save with I save with from high upward. So let me save as high, save to gallery. So it's rendering the image. So after this, I'll now take it to Snapseed, where we now enhance the quality of the design. So let's go to Snapseed quickly. Wow, I'm so excited. So this is our design. By the time we are done with this design, you wouldn't believe your eyes. So you click on details. So if you are scrolling up and scrolling down, you're scrolling in between options. So I'm going to go to structure, increase structure a little bit, and then I'm going to go to sharpen. I'm going to sharpen the image. Okay. So I haven't done this. I'm going to click good, sharp. Next, I'm going to go to tune image. So I'm going to go to contrast, increase the contrast of the image, not much. The contrast is now looking much. Oh. So I'm not adding brightness to it. Let me add a little warmth. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Let me add a little highlight to it. Yeah, sharp. And then saturation, no. Let me see brightness. Nope. No brightness, stay where you are. So if I long press on this design, you see the design that was imported and the final design. So let me click do it. Okay, let me click OK. So are you seeing the design that was brought in and what we have now? So when you are done, you click on export, save a copy. So it will add everything you've done, and then voila. The design is in your DM. Oh. Oh my god, I'm just so excited. So if I go to my gallery, I'm going to see my design. Where's my design now? Snapseed, where are you now? Yeah, okay. Look at Snapseed here. So this is the design. This is the design we were able to create. So you can create this design. I'm going to leave the resources in the description. If you have your questions, you can ask very quickly. I'm going to give you a big reply. And if you're not subscribed, please do well to subscribe and click the notification bell as you be notified when I release a new video. God bless you. Have a great day ahead. See you soon. This is the Diligent Designer. God bless you.